Alright, Hizmig here, and I got another desktop figure, anime figure show and tell with this Sakuya Mode Cerulean from Kotobukiya here. So I've had this. This is actually one of the very first figures that I bought way back when I started collecting figures, or at least importing them. And Hades Omega is a big fan of Tony Taka. I love Tony Taka's artwork, and the great thing about Tony Taka is the girls. They're so pretty. You know, they're so pretty. So I've never actually played. I've played maybe one or two of the Shining games, but I don't think we ever got these these Shining games in the U.S. So unfortunately, but this is one of those anime figures where, like, you know, I thought the character looked so nice that I wanted to buy the figures. So I actually have a collection of Sakuya figures. So the first one I bought was the sword one. The sword. What was it called? It was called. Oh, I don't remember. It's the black one, the black one with the sword. That was the first Sakuya figure I bought, and I bought one of these, but I bought the Chinese version, okay, the counterfeit one, and you know, it was okay, and then until I saw this one. So how I got this one was I got it on AmiAmi a while back, 2015. Wow, I've had this one for a while. I haven't taken it out of the box yet, so I'm finally gonna do it. I got her for 6,380 yen on AmiAmi. That's about $60. And I think I ordered her with another Shining figure. But yeah, I really like the Shining line of figures and games because Tony Taka did most of the artwork for them. So, and I like Sakuya because she changes like to different modes and stuff. So this is like the Cerulean mode. There's a sword one. There's a flame one. Actually, I have done a video on Sakuya. I have the 1/6 scale one, so I'll probably put links to the end of that at the end of the video to that video to that figure if you guys want to check that out. But so this is the Sakuya Mode Cerulean, and it's a pretty old figure. You can probably get her for a good price if you find her, probably around $50. This was way back when figures were still affordable. Nowadays they're not affordable. So, but you could probably find one of these Kotobukiya figures for a good price, and it's still a good figure. There's nothing wrong with it. All right, so let's start the show and tell. So this is the box. It's got about a half window here with a lovely Tony Taka artwork on the front. There she is, Sakuya. So it says here in Japanese and English, Sakuya Mode Cerulean, 1/8 scale pre-painted figure. And this box is a little bit dirty because it's kind of been sitting in my room, and it's a pre-owned figure. I think I still have the Chinese version somewhere, and you can definitely tell, like, the real one, the Japanese one is much better, quality wise. All right, so that's the front of the box. It also says licensed by Sega here, and there's a Kotobukiya down here, and it's got different languages on it too. So she's from the game Shining Blade here, and there's like some kind of like snowflakes and stuff. So, and then the info right here again, and then there's a little kind of like a drop cutout. Could you display this in the box? Yeah, you probably could if you put something in there to prop her up. And you took all that plastic off inside. Okay, in the back, there's a full shot of the figure, and then the kind of like half shot in the background. And then just the same info as in the front. On the side is the same as the other side. Also, it's sculpted by Keijiro Togita. Okay. I remember when they were selling these brand new too. It was a while ago. And then this is the top of the figure box. A little dirty. It's kind of like a half shot of the artwork. Alright, now the unboxing. This one still has the circular dot on it. Yes, I don't think this figure has ever been taken out of the box. So it's time to go and do that. If I can find my knife. Where's my knife? Okay. There you go. Fresh figure. Unless they put like some tape dots on it. I'm pretty sure this has never been opened. I've already taken the other Sakuya figures out, so. Okay, here's what the inside of the box looks like. It's just kind of like blue. It gets darker and lighter as it goes to the top. Okay, nice box. This is kind of a vintage figure review here is what I'm going to say. 2015 would that be considered vintage now since it's 2020? Oh, her hair, her body is stuck to this. What's going on here? This one. Okay, there she is. So I'm not gonna lie that the naginata, that's what I think it is. This here, the naginata, the long weapon, was really hard to get in there. I couldn't see anywhere to get it. I think maybe her arm wasn't made properly, or like it doesn't disassemble at all. It's all glued together. I tried to pull it apart, and I'm like, nah, it's not coming apart, man. You basically what you had to do is I know I probably scratched the crap out of the paint, you know, but basically what you had to do is just kind of just force it in between her fingers and stuff. It was, yeah, I had to use quite a bit of force, and then like it rubs up on her side here too. So yeah, it's not the best assembled figure is what I'm saying. There was a whole lot of plastic on it too. There was plastic. It's a very intricate outfit. There's like plastic here, here, here. You know, it's kind of like it's almost kind of like yeah, it's like a dress. It's like a dress and like a swimsuit at the same time. It's interesting because there's like a swimsuit bottom to it. But that's probably why it's you know, it's kind of like a watery outfit. So there you go. All right, so I'm gonna go take a quick look at her and then tell you what I think. What I kind of already did. Okay, so I've gone and looked her over, and you know, these Kotobukiya figures, they're good quality, but they're not the best quality. So one of the things I noticed that is not very good about the figure is the skin. The skin's not painted very well, and it's not molded very well. You can see a kind of like a seam line of some sort, like over here. Let me go zoom in. Okay, yeah, so you can see a seam line right here. And just the paint doesn't look very smooth. You know, you would think her skin would be really smooth. Same thing with the back. There's like a kind of a dot back there. You can see like right around here. I think I see another kind of like seam right here that's hasn't been sanded very well. But her face looks good. For all the skin on the figure, the face looks the best. That's what I'm gonna say. Take a look at that. Isn't she pretty? I like that long hair. Tony girl, man. It's a Tony girl. Alright. So yeah, and then the dress. That's probably not the best paint, but it looks very nice. I'll tell you that. The dress that she's wearing, it looks very intricate. There's several different colors of blue. There's like a kind of like a darker blue, and this is kind of like a clear, kind of opaque blue, and then here it goes. You can see a gradient from white to blue here, Very nice. Yeah, the paint is actually really good on the dress. I'm really happy with it. The designs on the dress right here, between her boobs, right here, all nicely in the line and everything. Very nice. Look at the back. Very nice. I don't know how long they took to make this figure, but it'd take me a long time to make something like that, and probably wouldn't look half as good as that. Alright, and then you got these kind of long sleeves that hang down. Very nice. And also her weapon, the naginata, looks very nice too. That's the blade right there, and then there's the suba. It's a suba. You can see there's a suba here, and then there's the suka, the handle. It's kind of like a katana, and then there's the long part, and then the end. And then she comes with the card. So the two things that come with her that you need to assemble is the well, you don't have to assemble the naginata. There's the naginata, and then there's this card right here. The card goes up in there, and you really have to force it between her fingers. She's really holding that. The fingers are, I'll tell you this, the fingers are a lot more flexible than you think they are. I was afraid I was going to break it, so I was really worried. But yeah. She comes already assembled on the base already. I think she's like screwed down onto the base. So that's the base. It's just kind of a plain kind of white base. That kind of gets smaller as it goes up. It's nice. Very good. And her hair looks great too. The hair looks really nice. Yeah, I can't really say anything bad about the hair. Yeah, I think this is the worst thing about the figure is the skin. But there's not that much skin, so the rest looks great. You know, just the design of this dress itself looks good. And then there's that. She's got like a hair ornament right here. Ties her ponytail down. You can see. She's wearing some earrings too. It's kind of hard. Yeah, there you go. You can see it right here. She's got some little earrings that come off her ear right there. Her hair is like kind of parted in a way that it looks very natural with this kind of, you know, like all the figures have this. They have this like kind of seam there where they assemble it, you know. It looks very natural on this figure. Sort of, kind of. It's still kind of a big gap. So there is a little bit of shading on the hair too. It does kind of get darker on it. It's not totally smooth hair and stuff too. It looks very realistic, so that's what I want to say. Alright, yep. Sakuya is one of my favorite Shining figures. I have a lot of her. So I'll put some links to the other videos that I've shot of her before. But there you go. I'm pretty happy with her for $60. I definitely worth every penny, that's for sure. Alright, so I'll get some 360 shots and some close-ups, and that'll be the end of the video. Thanks for watching. It's 2020 now, and this is a 2015 figure. I think you could probably find her. If you can find her, she'd probably be really cheap because it's kind of an old figure, and I feel that it hasn't aged very well. I'm not sure, but I think her arm kind of drooped a little. There's a lot of plastic on her too. All this came out. Like I said, the dress is very, very intricate. All of her dresses are, so she looks amazing in all of them. I like it. She's really pretty. I don't even know anything about this character. Honestly, I don't really know anything about this character. I don't play the Shining games, you know, but I think she's gorgeous. Alright, and she's a Tony girl, of course. Alright, here's my out. Also, one thing I want to point out, yeah, I didn't really talk about much of her, the bottom and the middle section here. Yeah, so she's got some kind of blue, really thigh-high, over-the-knee stockings here. Very nice, and everything's all painted nice in the lines and everything. And it looks like she's wearing like kind of like a leotard or swimsuit, sorta, because it kind of goes up to her top, sorta. Yeah, it's really weird. It's like, yeah, it's kind of like a swimsuit. It's like kind of like a swimsuit and a dress at the same time. It's a really interesting looking dress. I'm following the design of it is really interesting. And like it has this open back here, you know. Like everything is held by the shoulders and the front. Hades Mega is talking about the design of the dress right now. It's just like, I don't know. It's just the more I look at the dress, the more I kind of admire it. You know, it's really interesting. It's really beautiful. Yeah, and you can kind of see this kind of like design, like a flame design coming up her arms here on the sides. Really nice. Really happy with it. Also, if you guys are wondering what that other figure was, there it is. This is the Maxima Blade, is what they call it. It comes in a very similar box. If there was any companion figure to go with this one, it would be this one right here. So this is like one of the different other. I think the mode is called Maxima Blade, is what it's called. Yeah. So this one just has like a katana, and then she has a black dress on. Very, very beautiful black dress too. So same thing. Let me show you both of them. They're both very nice figures too. Swords hitting the background, so. All right. So yeah, that one. That's the Mode Cerulean and the Mode Maxima Blade figures for the Kotobukiya Sakuya figures. There's a couple other. I have a couple other ones, but I don't think they're Kotobukiya. One of them is a 1/6 scale Kotobukiya. I wish they made it the same scale as this, so it would scale the same. You know. I think those are the only. There might be another one. There might be there's like Angel one, and then there's like a magic one, like she's wearing like a witch's outfit or something, and I don't have those ones, and they're kind of expensive. There's two of the Angel ones too, and one of them is like really expensive, so I don't know if I'm ever gonna get them. I do have. There is one more Sakuya figure I haven't unboxed yet, and there's also some swimsuit figures too. So I don't have any of those. Also, that's when all the figures started getting more expensive, and you know, Hazel Mega doesn't have that much money. I can't collect all the Sakuya figures. Though she's so pretty. Okay, that's okay. All right. So yeah, that's like a kind of story about the Sakuya figures. I don't even know anything about this character, but I like her already just by looking at her.